All this time I've been so isolated. And I really couldn't figure it out. It started even when there were people in my life. People I told myself were supposed to be there, or that I was supposed to be able to depend on, or that they depended on me. But what was I really doing? I looked around and I felt sometimes I was actually kind of mad. I was surrounded by all these people and they didn't really care. And I think we kind of all knew it. Something about that really pissed me off. Really did. And slowly but surely that anger, it grew. I don't know, I just feel it more than ever. But I think it might have been on purpose. Because there is a freedom, a real freedom in this. I feel almost disconnected from life. Disconnected from myself even. And something in me says you would know exactly what's happening. Like you would just see everything for what it is. Is this the end? Is that why I can't go forward? Has that always been the problem? If I think about what I've always wanted and I look around my life right now, there's nothing. Not really. Because even the things that are kind of like what I wanted, it's not exactly what I wanted. But I thought that was just life. You are an anomaly. You should not exist in the world that I live in. I think for a long time, that's why I just didn't want to listen. I felt like I was trying to live in some fantasy world every time I ventured into your energy, it's not fair. It's not fair how you feel. Because it isn't. I know it's real, but it isn't real. It's not. I can't replicate it. I can't find it in the wild. And I just look around and I'm like, I'm starting to feel really silly. I'm starting to remember more clearly than ever everything that you just knew. You just knew. You saw through relationships. You saw through my facade. You just knew. And when I put it all together, this is it. This clarity I have now, this is it. But it just feels like it's coming with a lot of things breaking that can't be put back together. A lot. And that made me pretty angry for a little while here, because I guess I'm mad at myself for trusting people that they don't even care, like, at all, what happens to me, or even about our relationships. Like, that's a bad feeling. I don't really care about them. I'm just mad at myself. Like, did I really do this to myself? That if everything in my life collapsed, that there's a part of me that would say good riddance, and that's because that's exactly how I ordered it. This is I'm mad because I've given myself nothing to care about. And the most obvious direction to go when it comes to reversing that is you. But I don't know, I'm so afraid that I'm just going to bring this. And on one side, I'd like to think that you're dealing with the same thing as me. I don't know. I always tell myself that. I always tell myself that me and you, I don't know. It's not that we're the same, but no one's ever gotten me like you get me. And I don't think it's just because you get me. You get me? I feel like there's this chance, but I also feel like I don't deserve a chance. And there's got to be something here, one way or another, right? But what if I'm just wrong? What if everything that's falling apart and everything that is collapsing is it, and this is it for me? You know, there are people who don't have anybody forever. You hear about the sad stories and the sad cases of the people who die alone. And to be honest, with the people I've been surrounded by, again, this is the part that confuses me. It's like I have put myself into this place where that's almost a better outcome. But that's ridiculous, right? Because that means that I'm in control and this is what I've chosen? Why? See, this is the kind of thought that I avoided with you. And it's like it's full circle. It's all come back around where I have to deal with this. And I think that there's a reason I was avoiding it, because it's not just about us. It's every single part of my life has been affected by this belief that what I was building was the right thing for me. And that the right thing for me was misery. This is why I need you. You understand the world in a way that I don't think a lot of people do. And you just have this, your mind is just beautiful. And I feel like you would help me break all this apart so I could see it clearly. Because right now, all that's jumbled in my mind is that I am terrible and I deserve the misery that I'm in. And there's a small chance that maybe that's not all true and that I'm going in another direction now and this is all a setup, but that's very unlikely because who am I and what have I done to deserve anything like that? So yeah, pretty much my mind's going to keep going in the direction it always has been. But see, again, there's this part of me that it won't go away. It won't go away. And it feels like you. But I think I've exhausted all the things that I know you would say to me. I've done that for so long that I'm running out. For such a long time, I could just draw on sometimes it could even be like a feeling. I just knew that you would feel, and I would go with it because I thought you would feel. It's crazy, but it's worked every time. But now I'm so wrapped up in the thought of what all this has done to you and the fact that I just don't deserve you. I thought that what I wanted was worth something for so long. I thought that what I told myself that I deserved somehow could exist in the same place as me telling myself that I also don't deserve anything and that the world is bad and I'm bad too. And you coming into all of that, all I wanted to do was show you the good things. I didn't want you to see me for who I was. I didn't want you to see the me that I pushed down, and it was almost like it was trying to escape. Like I put it deep, deep down in me and it would just come up and it would say things and it would tell you things that I didn't want anyone to ever know, let alone someone who understands me like you do. You don't think I saw how genuine you were when you wanted me to pursue anything that would make me feel better? But do you know how hard it would have been for me to actually pursue that and fail? Because that's what I do. That's what I've always done. I felt like I had to, I don't know, like I had to make you understand that I don't get those kind of breaks in life. Meanwhile, the other side of me was talking about how one day I was going to get this break. I just was so stuck. And what you were asking me to do, it was impossible. But now it's all fallen apart and it's not impossible. But I feel like there's no way, after all this time, that you have not lapped me. I mean, completely surpassed me in every way. To lower yourself to someone who is just so conflicted, who is, terrified of change. Everything in me feels like I would be taking complete advantage of you. Because all I have noticed I mean, it's actually been a while now, even before this, I guess I don't want to call it a breakthrough because I don't even get it. But I have noticed that I really need you. I really want you. I want your help. I want you in my life. I miss you. There's all this stuff that I feel and I've noticed, but it all feels really selfish. And it just worries me that not only am I not the person that I think I am, but that even when what is very likely the love of my life came in, look at what I did. I I can't tell how it's possible. I don't know how to fix what I broke.